What's the deal, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Honey. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, you guys. Voice brought to you by coffee. Yes, baby, when you got your coffee, you can go higher. Yes, okay. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I'm coming into here with a quick little video. I really wanted to talk about this Tamar and Vince situation. You guys know I haven't said very much about it. I made a couple of little comments here and there, but nothing really significant. Y'all know how I am. I like to process. I compartmentalize. I pack and unpack. I assess and reassess. Okay, and I have to say I have had a little bit of a bee in my bonnet ever since Mother Evelyn came out on Sister Circle and talked about it. And you guys know y'all can find all the details to my opinions over there on Beautiful Soul channel, because she keep me informed. I don't watch the tabloids. I don't follow Famous and all that other stuff. People like J Nick, Lady Nika, Beautiful Soul, the Lovely T. These people watch the pot, and when it boils, they report on that. Okay, I just give my comment on how the pot was filled up, turned on, and how it consequently overflowed. That's all. I just come in with an opinion. All right, so if you guys looking for the full backstory, go and check out, I think Beautiful Soul has a point by point from the time it unfolded, you know, this whole Tamar and Vince situation. She's got a whole cache of videos out there, you know, with it as it unfolds. But anyway, I hadn't said much about the whole Tamar and Vince situation because I know how it is when people on that money grab. And sometimes you end up looking a little stupid when you go in and you do, you know, your opinion or an assessment on the situation, and it's just because they sprinkled some crumbs out there for you. No. What we're going to do is get a few more pieces to this puzzle before I'm going to try to put it together and let y'all know what picture I see. Now, when Mother Evelyn was talking to TMZ, I was like, wow, that's huge for her to say, I want him to keep his hands off my daughter before he kills her. I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? It did seem like something somebody would say when you caught them off guard with a microphone and they was already heated. You know what I mean? But then I find out that Mother Evelyn lived with them. And, that, you know, now she is, you know, Tamar wasn't speaking to her. That's what they say. Oh, Tamar wasn't speaking to her. And then we find out that Tamar is speaking to her, that they just fine. And now Miss Evelyn is kind of on this sort of media tour talking about what happened, what some things that she witnessed in the house. And so, okay, so Mother Evelyn, nobody is going to question Mother Evelyn. Like, nobody's going to say Mother Evelyn is a liar. But, I don't think Mother Evelyn is being honest. I don't. I'm not saying Mother Evelyn is a liar. I'm gonna do you like they do with Donald Trump. Y'all know they don't call him an outright lie. They just say he's mistaken. I'm gonna go ahead and say Mother Evelyn is not being fully truthful about the situation. I think Mother Evelyn is acting and dramatizing a bit of the situation, and let me just tell you why. First of all, if you go back and listen to her story, and my mama always say, keep talking, and best way to get out of a hole is to stop digging. You keep talking, it's like you're still digging, you know. And if she had left it at the TMZ thing, I probably would have felt 110% like Vince is kicking Tamar's ass. But when Mother Evelyn did Sister Circle, I was like, oh, Mother Evelyn, you talk too much, girl. You got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them, okay? You got to know when to walk away and when to run. But let me just talk as a sister first before I get into Mother Evelyn. Let me just talk as a sister. Now, I'm a ride or die. I am. If my sister let on to me, which she never would, if she wanted to keep the dude, she would never let on to me that he was beating her, he was manhandling her, because she already know I'm not gonna rest, I'm not gonna sleep until I do something about it. I mean, that's just me, and I don't know what that something is. I'm just telling you, she not gonna tell me if she want to be with the dude, because she already know. I digress. My sister is getting beat. My family would be devastated. When I tell you devastated, we would be devastated. It would be all we could talk about, honestly. It's only a few of us. It's not like we got 14 children and all this other stuff. But we would be devastated. Like, it would color and taint every holiday, every birthday, every get-together, every gathering. It would be the elephant sitting in the middle of the dinner table at my house, okay? Because we very, very close. And we were raised as children to be very protective of one another. And we was raised in the country too. So, to know what to do and not do it would be difficult. Would be difficult. Anyway, so that's just from a personal perspective. Mother Evelyn said that she heard a commotion. She's in the house. She's with the baby. She hears a commotion. It sounded like the elevator was falling. Now, you guys already know that that sounds like a loud commotion. I know what you're saying. Vince is a big dude, yeah, but Tamar's not a big girl. So Miss Evelyn goes downstairs and she sees the commotion. Now, she never describes what is happening. She just says it's this big thing. She never says he's hitting her, or he was shoving her, or he had her up against the wall. She is non-specific. And I've seen a woman get beat before. When I was 12, I saw a woman, my daddy and I was at a gas station. It was a woman across the street and a man was beating her. I think I was around 8, 9, 10, maybe I was about 12. I can't remember my age, but I can remember that lady's head bopping back every time he would punch her in her face. I can remember the sound of her skin hitting against his fist hitting against her skin, hearing that sound. And I can remember it to this day. All right. So it's not something you forget. It's not something that is vague. You know, she said, and you know, all of this was going on, and I was just like, oh, Mother Evelyn, that sounds like a lie. That doesn't sound like the truth, honey. It doesn't. And she says, she tells him, no, this is not what we do. Oh, but it's this big melee. You've got time to stop him and tell him, no, this is not what we do. All right, okay, this is your recount of the story. So either you're holding back a bit, or you're just ad-libbing, you're just summating. I don't know. I don't know. But like I said, if it's something you have witnessed, I promise you can describe it in great detail. It's like time stops when you see someone being assaulted like that. You know what I mean? Anyway, for me, I don't know about Mother Evelyn, but for me, so then she says, you know, apparently he wasn't gonna stop. This is something that he was intent on doing. So she goes back upstairs and she barricades herself in the room with the baby to protect that baby, because the look in his eye was just so that she realized he could do anything. You know, just the look in his eye. Now, she didn't say he could do anything. Again, it was the implication that he was some kind of monster in this moment, that he was a different person in this moment. And it happens. It happens quite frequently, okay? There are tons of women who are being abused as we speak, as I'm doing this video. So it's completely believable from that standpoint, right? So here's my issue with what was happening. First of all, I don't know if this was, you know, 10, 15 years ago. Obviously not if the baby was there. But she didn't shed a tear, for one. Two, she said she didn't call the police because Tamar would have just said, you know, it wasn't true, that it wasn't really, that wasn't what really happened. Okay, fine. What were you gonna tell the police about your bruises? What were you gonna tell the police about your scratches, about how he shoved you down? Because if I walk up on a mother sucker hitting my child with the force, with the commotion, if I walk up into a commotion that sounds like an elevator falling, crashing to the ground, if it's a scuffle, a melee, and it involves my family member, I don't care who it is, I'm getting in it. And now you got 2 Braxton asses you got to whip. Okay? You got 2 asses you got to whoop now. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And when the police get there, you're going to have to explain not only what's going on with my sister or my daughter, whatever the case may be, but you're going to have to explain why am I breathing hard too? Why do I have scratches? Why did I ride on your back and try to pull your ears off the side of your head? That's what you're going to have to tell the police. You have to explain all of that. Right? Okay. All right. It's a natural reaction. I don't know anybody that would come up on somebody fighting they family member and they wouldn't say, oh, wait a minute, hell no. I definitely don't know no mama. I don't know no mama that wouldn't have took a beating with her daughter. I don't know no mama. I don't know no mama. I don't have no children, but I don't know no mama. Okay? So then there's that. And then, you know, she goes into this women's seminar speak. You know, they church people. So she goes into this, and so, oh, no, it's denial. It's about the denial. Girl, bye. Mother Evelyn, sorry. You guys have lost all credibility with that Sister Circle interview. You lost all credibility with me, and I personally think that there is more going on. Now, why, if Vince really wasn't manhandling Tamar, wasn't assaulting Tamar, why he hasn't slapped you guys with a slander suit, I don't know. That's why I say it may have been an argument. It may have been back and forth, and Miss Mother Evelyn is over dramatizing and over exaggerating the situation in favor of her daughter. That's what I think actually happened. That is what I think happened. I think they fight and they argue and they go back and forth, and somebody gets scratched, somebody gets shoved, somebody get bruised, all of that. It may be Vince, it may be Tamar, it may be both. Okay, when you got a hellish relationship and arguing is how you show each other that you in it to win it, okay, and you both slick at the mouth, this is what happens. All right, That's the kind of shit I would have went back upstairs and said, I don't have time for this. Let me go upstairs. Let me go upstairs and get this baby and turn my TV up, and I'm not going to get involved. That's the kind of shit I would have walked off from. But you whipping up on my sister or my daughter? Like I said, now you got two asses to beat. What you going to do? What you going to do? Okay? I didn't like that. I don't like it. I didn't like it in the whole Jennifer Hudson situation. I don't really know what's going on with that. I'm still watching that pot too. But at the same time, I'm gonna tell you something. This manipulation of media, okay, and the blogs and all of that for your own personal gain, it's a lie. It's still a lie. It's a lie by omission. It's a lie by exaggeration. It's still a lie. And we need to call people out on the lie. Now, I'm not victim shaming. Has nothing to do with that. See, because we like to packages shit, and now all of a sudden you shaming the person. Well, there's some shit in this world you need to be ashamed of. Okay? And lying on your baby daddy so you could get full custody of that baby is some shit you need to be ashamed of. I'm not saying that's what she's doing. I'm just saying, for example. Okay? Okay? Lying for personal gain, omitting for personal gain, exaggerating for personal gain. It's all still a lie, and it's some shit you should be ashamed of. Point blank, period. Okay? That's all I got to say about the Tamar Vince situation. You guys let me know what you thought. I'm sure by now you guys have seen the video of Mother Evelyn on Sister Circle and the stuff that she say. I hear people say, oh, I've been known for years that Vince was whipping on Tamar's ass and yada, 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 yada. I was just like, I don't know. I never heard that. You know, they say Tony Braxton called because he bit the finger. Well, I mean, he might have bit her finger. If she had it all up in his face and she was going off and they had been arguing for a while, he probably had scratches and bruises. I'm sorry. It's not what they're saying. I don't see it. I don't see the trauma. Okay? And this whole where this is how you combat it. You go and you tell on a social media show. You know, Sister Circle is not like it's CNN or, you know what I'm saying? Like you on a social media tour. You're on a media tour about this situation, and there is the trauma that should be in your voice. I didn't see it. And you know, she said that the show videotaped a couple of things. WeTV, I guess that's the show they own. One of them. I don't really know what program they own because I don't watch them, what channel they own. But you say that they videoed some stuff, and then when it aired, when it got ready to air, they must have cut it out. What they would have videoed was a melee, because if the show took some video of anybody putting their hands on a family member of mine and I'm present, oh no, they would have videoed us all fighting. It would have been a melee, confusion, a kerfluffle, as my mama say, a kerfluffle of major proportion. Yeah, we'd have shut that studio down. Okay, cameras would have been broken. It ain't but a few of us, but I promise you, we've shut that mug down. Yeah, you had to cut that shoot for the day. I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's not adding up. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Did you see the interview? Have you been following the story? What do you really think? Really think about it, you guys. It's not to be controversial. It's not to be contrary. This is how I really feel. Just looking at it. Okay? Question your own self. What would you do in a situation? All I'm saying is, really look at it from a human perspective, not from this perspective that they want you to see, because these people have been putting on for the camera now for some years. It is a financial benefit for them to put on for the camera. That's all I'm saying. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Put it down below. I love you, honeybees. Have a great Tuesday. Mwah.